Hello, and welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. It's personal stories for the caring community. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Please like, subscribe, and share. Let's see what here. Good to see you, Bucket List. Good. I'm laughing about what is. Oh, please forgive me if I start crying because this story really gets to me. Okay. Start off with the Bible verses, Matthew 18, verse 6. But whoso shall fear one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depths of the sea. Matthew 18, verse 10. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. Colossians 3:21. Fathers, do not embitter your children, or they will become discouraged. Isaiah 1:17. Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take out the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. And in Proverbs 28, verse 5, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, and scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. If anybody's got a problem with anything that I am talking about, you don't need to come in here and condemn anything. We need to be on a spokesperson for this little child, for these things that's happening. We are for this child. It's not about whether or not you like me or dislike me. This is about getting the word out because these kind of things happen too often. So, without being said, we'll go ahead and we'll start. Thank you so much. Glad that y'all understand. Just take my time. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate y'all saying that. So, without further ado, because y'all know I always show the proof behind it. And this was actually taken from the attorneygeneral.gov. Taking action, Lawrence County woman charged with killing 1-year-old girl with fatal dose of acetone following prior incidences of abuse. And this was fairly recently. But this is when she was charged, but it happened last year. The baby's death had happened in June 2023. Trying to get my other laptop up here to speed, so then I'll be able to see y'all's comments and stuff. Okay. Lawrence County woman charged with killing 1-year-old girl with fatal dose of acetone. If y'all don't know what acetone is, that is in fingernail polish remover. And don't get any ideas to do this to any kids. This is a sick, sadistic person. In Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Attorney General Michelle Henry announced today that a Lawrence County woman has been arrested on charges related to the abuse and death of her boyfriend's 1 year old daughter. Aleisia Owens, age 20, is charged with criminal homicide regarding the baby's death in June 2023. Owens is also charged with attempted homicide, aggravated assault of a child, endangered the welfare of a child, and other offenses regarding conduct leading to the baby's death and other acts of abuse in months prior. See, there's other acts in advance. Okay, what it makes me wonder why something wasn't done because some of the things that y'all see, a kid don't normally put those kind of things in her mouth. The Office of Attorney General and Newcastle Police Department investigated the abuse and death, which resulted in the filing of charges Thursday. She was denied bail due to the homicide charges. You better have denied her bail. The medical examiner determined that the child's death was a result of fatal levels of acetone in her blood at the time of death and ruled it a homicide. Investigators learned that in months before the baby's death, the child ingested numerous water beads along with button shaped batteries and a metal screw. Some other news thing said nail. Well, a nail is different than a screw, people. So that other news place, well, I got it from attorneygeneral.gov, so this is more accurate. Investigators discovered that Owens had been researching online the harm that water beads and batteries can cause children prior to the child ingesting the items. Why was it not investigated about the screw? Seriously, all this did not needlessly need to happen. Why was it not? Oh, ugh. The details of this case are heartbreaking. It is hard to fathom someone taking deliberate steps to harm a completely helpless child, then mislead investigators about what happened, said Attorney General Henry. The investigation shows that for months, the defendant conducted meticulous research on how certain substances harm children. Uh oh. Why is it playing that? Okay. I had to shut that off. Sorry. My office will never stop working to hold individuals accountable who knowingly put the lives of others, especially vulnerable children, at risk. Yes, it is very shocking. The death of Iris Alfera has brought pain, sadness, and anger to our community. Now, guess what? It's brought it around the world, right? It brought anger all around the world now. The Newcastle City Police Department has worked tirelessly on this case with the Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General to bring the person responsible to justice. Newcastle Police Department Chief Robert Salem said, I am extremely proud of the officers, detectives, and agents who were involved in investigating this complex case and arresting the person who was responsible for the child's death. I'm wondering about the father, how much she had known, how much he had known, whether he ever had any kind of suspicions or anything. But I guess she lied to him too, saying, oh, she put it in her mouth, blaming the little kid. Oh, she did it. She did it herself, right? But I normally don't see a kid swallow screws, excuse me. Newcastle Police Department were initial investigators of the death The Lawrence County District Attorney's Office referred the case to the Office of Attorney General for prosecution. On June the 25th, 2023, emergency responders were called to the home of Bailey Jacoby, where he lived with his girlfriend, Aleisia Owens. Upon arrival, first responders found Jacoby's 1-year-old daughter unresponsive and transported her to UPMC Jameson Hospital for treatment. The child was later airlifted to UPMC Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh, but ultimately the child passed away on June the 29th. Rest in peace, precious little girl. Precious little girl did not deserve this. An autopsy performed the following day showed that the cause of death was acetone poisoning, which caused organ failure. Medical experts who examined the baby's body concluded that the child was exposed to acetone just before her hospitalizations. Exactly. Batteries and that many water beads and a screw. Boy, she really wanted to tear her up because evidently the screw sharp enough with that edge to tear her. She wondered it didn't tear up her throat and everything with swallowing, you know. You can't put that in her mouth. I don't see him even wanting to put that in her mouth. Makes me wonder if she hid it in her food. You know what I'm saying? Makes me wonder if she hid the stuff in her food. Further investigation found that in the months leading up to this incident, Owen had conducted web searches on her cell phone related to the actions that ultimately led to the child's death. From February to June, Owens repeatedly searched for information on household products that could cause a child serious harm or death, including water beads, batteries, and nail polish. And y'all be careful because some child's toys has water beads in them, and if that toys was to burst open and a kid get a water bead, look, it's harmful. Searches included phrases such as beauty products that are poisonous to kids and medications linked to cause accidental poisoning deaths in children. Wow. Water beads can be found in toys and crafts and can be harmful to children if swallowed. Months before the child's death, the child was hospitalized after ingesting multiple harmful objects, including 20 water beads. 20? See, when it gets water and stuff, the beads expand. So when she swallowed it, it was not as big. Batteries and a metal screw. Wow, wow, wow. 20 water beads. Okay, I don't call that anywhere. That's very suspicious to me. You know, if the child had that many water beads she swallowed. The case is being prosecuted by Senior Deputy Attorney General Alicia Werner and Senior Deputy Attorney General Kara Rice. All charges or accusations. The defendant is innocent unless and until proven guilty. So right now she's alleged proven guilty. But you see the evidence behind that. That she's innocent until she's proven guilty in a court of law. So I am going to look her up again. I will show you that little girl's sweet picture. Trying to look for her name again. The Iris Alfera. I want y'all to see this sweet little girl's picture. How's this affected also? Oh, wow. There's also a thing right here. It's a petition. Now that can't be the same one. No, that ain't the same one. Oh, it is. It said it is her. Look at how precious. This is Iris Rita Alfera was in the care of her father Bailey Jacoby and girlfriend Aleisia Owens at the time that she was brought to the emergency room unresponsive. On June 29, 2023, Iris Rita became an angel and went to heaven. The family is outraged. No arrests have been made. Prior abuse was noted by the family, hospital, and courts. And the courts was noted before? And the courts? Whoa. It was noted before? And Judge Acker gave visitation back to the father. Oh, wow. Prior abuse was noted by the family, hospital, and courts. Judge Acker gave visitation back to the father, only to give him and his girlfriend another chance to hurt this baby. This time they took her life away from her and her family. Prayers for the mama, too. Prayers for the mom, too. No arrests have been made. We want justice, arrests, and punishments. Let's get justice for this little girl. Which she's been arrested now. I seen this other picture that I thought it looked different. It was, I guess, a different one now. Close that. Look at her right here, y'all. Isn't she beautiful? Wasn't she beautiful? How sweet and precious. Oh, look how that. Oh, wow. She died 4 days later after she got to the hospital from organ failure. That poor little girl suffered. Iris lived with her mother, Emily Alfera, and her grandparents while her father, Jacoby, had visitation rights. Owens had told police that the little girl had hit her head after she cramped up and fell off her bed, according to the complaint. Wow, Owens said the one responsible, her. Here's the culprit right here. Here's the one that's been arrested. Here's the one that researched on ways to harm a child, to poison a child and all. She looks like a kid herself, don't she? She's 20-year old. However, the autopsy showed that Iris had ingested numerous water beads along with button-shaped batteries and a metal screw months before she died, according to Attorney General's office. A search for Owen's phone revealed she had been looking up information on household products that could cause a child serious harm or death, including water beads, batteries, and nail polish, from February to June 2023. Police found she also searched beauty products that are poisonous to kids and medications, leading to cause accidental poisoning deaths in children. Oh, you precious little girl. Fowler died 4 days after arriving at the hospital due to organ failure. And the courts made the mom send the child visitation. The courts are responsible for this happening. That's another failure in our justice system. Acetone is found in nail polish remover. Newcastle Police Chief Robert Salem said the wicked findings on Owen's phone was a crucial piece of evidence against her. The details of this case are heartbreaking. It is hard to fathom someone taking deliberate steps to harm a completely helpless child, then misled investigators about what happened, Henry said in a statement. So, like she said, she claimed up here that the little girl had fallen. Owens had told police that the little girl had hit her head after she cramped up and fell off her bed. She probably did cramp up and fall off her bed after you poisoned her. She was probably writhing in pain. You bet you. Wow. Okay. The investigation shows that for months the defendant conducted meticulous research on how certain substances harm children. She then allegedly acted on her findings. Jacoby has been living with Owens for about a year before she allegedly killed his daughter. Oh, so he had been living with her. Police did not arrest Jacoby in connection with his daughter's death because at this time there is no evidence at all linking him or anyone else to the baby's death, Salem told Newcastle News. Um, there's the mom. Thoughts and prayers are with you. I'm sorry that things that failed you as a mother too, to be able to protect your daughter. Oh man, I'm so sorry you had to endure that. You tried to protect her, but the courts wouldn't let you. There was nothing throughout the investigation to show that he had any knowledge of or involvement about what happened to the baby. He was questioned multiple times and was cooperative. Yeah, she's dead. She was killed. Prayers for her soul, you know. So this lady had killed. Owens faces a homicide charge and was also slapped with attempted homicide because of the other things earlier. Aggravated assault of a child, endangering the welfare of a child, and other offenses regarding conduct leading to the baby's death and other acts of abuse in months prior. Other acts besides that? Wow. The alleged child killer appeared in front of Judge Richard A. Russo on Thursday to be read her charges, where she sat dry eyed and expressionless. She wasn't even crying, y'all. She had no emotions on what she done to this poor child. No emotions whatsoever. Emily Alfera has continued to post heartbreaking tributes to her daughter since her alleged murder. She got a Facebook page, y'all. It's called Iris's Angels. So if y'all want to go support her and be there for her and give her support, like I said, she's Iris Angels. Owens was taken to Lawrence County Jail and is being held without bond. We're happy that they finally arrested her. That's the first step. It'd be a long process in the court system. The child's grandfather, Frank Alfera, told the outlet. Emily Alfera, meanwhile, posted heartbreaking tributes to her daughter since her alleged murder. I have no words for what has currently happened to my beautiful angel baby. Never in my life I thought I'd be saying goodbye to the biggest light in my life. Emily Alfera posted on her Facebook a day after Iris had died. Oh, I couldn't help it. I started crying. I can't help it. So much emotions with this story. If this don't tug at your heartstrings, then you're not really a human. So if y'all want to, the people that's at Facebook, I'm sure she would appreciate any and all support. And y'all are welcome to say about me sharing the story. Hoping to get the story out there more. I will say that we do care about you as a lady, as a mother. What was her name? Emily? Emily Affair, we do care about you. We hate that this really happened to you. We hate the injustice that has happened. Your child did not deserve any of this. There's a lot of love. If y'all could give a lot of love and a lot of hearts right now, I would appreciate y'all putting a lot of hearts in the comment section for the sweet little child and for the mother. We'll greatly appreciate all the hearts so that if she come and seen it, she could see all the hearts and the love sent out to her. Man, I'm sorry. I am crying. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all so much. That's a lot of love for you. We generally care about you. We're there with you. If there's any way you want to talk, we don't have to put it on this Facebook, YouTube or anything. We could talk one on one if you ever need some ears to talk. We'll be glad to be there for you and support you. We'd like to follow up and we hope Iris gets the justice she deserves. Yes, the system found the mother too. The court system knew about her being abused prior, and that judge gave the father visitation rights, knowing that she was being abused over there at the dad's. Oh man. Well, thank y'all so much, and please get the word out there. Hello, who just came in? Thanks for coming. Probably had to go back and watch it. This is very heartbreaking. So please give a lot of heart to down. My friend finally got his phone back. Yay, the one in the nursing home. That's who's trying to call me. Thank you so much, everyone. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to you, Emily. Emily Alfera. Thoughts and prayers. And God bless each and every one of y'all. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all again soon. Thank you.